Hi, welcome back to ODE YouTube channel. I really hope that you like the videos that I usually make, and if you do so, please don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. Today I want to show you another review of another Kaweco pen, and because of this short little box, you guessed it, it is a Kaweco Sport. So today we are going to see the Kaweco Frosted Sport Soft Mandarin. And let's take a look. It comes inside this black cardboard box. I've made these dozens of times because I review Kaweco Sports a lot, so you can also see these in other videos. Comes with the shiny little sticker and the little booklet. It may be the black one or the other one. And when we open these, we will have a little plastic sleeve, and inside we have the pen. So this is, as I told you, the Kaweco Frosted Sport Soft Mandarin, and the Soft Mandarin is an orangey color. So, things that I have to show you for this review, but you can see also in some other videos, so I'm going to go through these quite quickly. You have the logo of the Kaweco on top of the cap. Then you have an octagonal shaped cap, so 8 sides, and Kaweco Sport there imprinted in chrome color. Also this is chrome. And then you have a cylindrical barrel with just a little step here. You hardly can feel it. And then on the bottom you have this knurled part. And here it is the bottom of the part with just some dots for quality control and made in Germany inscribed. Then these unscrews. Let me show you. The cap unscrews and it show me like this. And how many turns? One turn and just a little bit over one turn. You have the threads when you remove the cap. You have an hourglass shaped section, and you have the nib. This one is a fine nib and it is very shiny. I know that Kaweco has nibs from two different suppliers, Jovo or Bock, and I don't know which are which, but I can really see there are some differences in the mirror finish polishing of the nibs between pens. Some of them are more shiny and others less. I don't know if that is the difference. Then let me show you. This is the feed, plastic feed with also the Kaweco logo engraved there. So this is it. You can open this and you have access to the ink inside. It takes short international cartridges, or it can take the short Kaweco converter. So it only takes short cartridges because this is a very short pen, and because it is a short pen, and I showed you before, but I will show it next to some other. This is the Lamy Safari All Black Edition, and this is the Parker Centennial Fold. So you see it is a small pen, and as I showed you tons of times, when we uncap these two, because they are made to be used uncapped, and when we uncap and post, because they are meant to be used posted, those unposted, you will see that the Kaweco is roughly of the same size as the other ones. So, about the comfort in writing, this is quite a comfortable pen. The section is very comfortable. The pen is very light. I find this material even lighter than the usual Skyline Sport or Classic Sport range, but I had to weight them and I didn't do that, but I will do it just to see because they seem a little bit lighter. This material is somehow translucent, and I think you can see the shadow of the cartridge inside, and you can even see the threads there. So this is a translucent material, not transparent but translucent. And I want to show you the color of this. So these ones came to replace the range that existed previously, which was the Ice Sport. And the Ice Sport range was made of pens with translucent or more transparent, color transparent caps, and then the section of the same color, and then the barrel transparent, clear transparent. So this is the Kaweco Ice Sport Orange. So you see there is a lot of difference. Now something just to show off, sometimes I like to do that. This is the this is the Skyline Microsoft edition from the year 2000. I think this is a very limited edition, so very hard to find. The difference between these, and that's why these are called Skyline. It's called Skyline because it has the chrome trim, but it has the same color even on the barrel. So this is an older one that I was very lucky to be able to find. And then we have the Skyline Sport Fox. Let me put this side. So you see this is much softer color. And then we have the orange one from special edition from Spain, which is the Orangina. And forget about this color. I cannot show it on camera. It doesn't work at all. I can never show it. It is bright orange, not dark yellow. It's really bright orange, but I can't show you the color. The other ones are quite well, but this one is not. And finally, I have one color that is very hard to describe because it fits between pink and orange, which is the color edition for Fonto Plumo that was released in 2020. So you may see here that we have very different shades of orange. This one is between orange and pink, bright orange, not yellow, the Fox, which is a dark one, and this is very soft. So maybe that's why it's called soft Mandarin. But it is a nice color if you like this kind of pastel tones. And now I've showed you the pen. Let's go for the writing sample. So we are back with our pen and paper, and here it is. And it looks a little bit darker against the white background because the white balance is better, or the exposure. And there you can see the Orangina color that shows much nicer here next to the white paper. So now, one thing that I have to show you is that this pen really was made to be posted. I showed you that in size comparison, and when you do it, it's really comfortable. And as I told you before, I believe that pens may be posted if the cap goes through this web of the hand part. So if the cap posts deeply, it was meant to be posted. So let's now see the pen in action. And this is the Kaweco Frosted Sport, and the color is soft Mandarin with the F steel nib. The pen, I forgot to tell you, this pen was is sold for around 21 euros. The color of the ink is the Mont Blanc Lucky Orange, and I don't think I'm getting to show this here to you. It looks more reddish, but it is a really good looking bright orange. And the paper is the usual Rhodia dot pad. And let's take a look at the writing of this pen. you see that this pen writes wonderfully. I believe the wetness of this pen is just right. It's quite wet for a fine nib, but the performance is really, really good. I really enjoy this pen. I usually like Kaweco nibs. Some people hate them, but that's how life goes. Some people hate some things that other people love. About the reverse writing, I cannot do it at all with this pen. Not because it's scratchy, but because no ink gets into the tip of the nib, but in the right way it writes perfectly with no skips, and it is quite smooth. You can feel some feedback, which is a nice thing for me, but it is overall a quite smooth pen. It's not that glassy smooth that I don't really like, with a total absence of feedback. It has some, but a very nice one, and I would say even a subtle kind of feedback. About the line variation, I've showed you, unless you're talking about vintage Kawecos, you can have a little line variation if you press really hard, but it's not meant to do that like that. And in such a light pen, if you use a lot of pressure, it becomes very uncomfortable to write with it. So just use flex when the pen is for flex. If it's not, there's no use to force a pen to do it. And so, this is all that I had to show you. I have to thank you all for watching the videos, and I have to make a very special thanks for Kaweco for sending me this pen for review. I really appreciate that. It gives me a lot of material to make these reviews during these stay-at-home times because of the pandemics, and I hope this is interesting also for you that watch my videos, to have this kind of videos to see while you stay at home. So this is all for today. Please be safe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.